Hi guys. Awkward intro. Normal
Hiya,
intro.
chat.
Hiya, chat. Don't forget to donate and subscribe. Uh, um, normal intro stuff. This class is being recorded. Your face, voice, video, it'll all be captured for the YouTube. So, if you don't want that on there, go ahead and mute yourself. You can use chat to type. I will try and keep an eye on that as best I can while reading from a notebook. Um,
I
if
can
you
also update you.
Yes. Um, if you want to find more information about Divination Academy, you can go to our YouTube, which is youtube.com/divination. I should have had this ready. Our Facebook page is underneath the same thing. I just threw something on the floor from my desk. Don't know what it was. Um, let's see. And then, of course, we have our website, which is just divinationacademy.com. I am one of the professors here. I am Robin. We also got some amazing admins here. To watch out for chat, like Salem here. I didn't want to copy this. There we go. Today we are going to be doing a class on Baltic mythology, my first class. This one is on the goddess Austėja, which I will copy from my chat with somebody else so people can see it in chat. She is a Baltic goddess from specifically more studied in Lithuania than anywhere else. So if you are curious, in the chat is how you spell her name. She is specifically the mother of bees, goddess of growth, plentifulness, and reproduction. She is seen as a woman and a bee all at once. On the Facebook page, there's a like when I did the announcement of this class, there is a picture of the goddess that somebody drew. I just found it on a Baltic mythology website. Her first part of her name, Austėja, means to weave, and Austėja is to fly swiftly anywhere, to shut and close open doors repeatedly. Lithuania likes to reuse words for things. This, of course, is a metaphor, of course, for bees gathering honey and building the honey combs. I should have looked up how to say this word. Her Greek counterpart is thought to be a themid or themid. No, type that in, make sure I'm saying it right. It says Artemis. That is not the name I typed up. I'm gonna say it's Arthemid, but when I try and Google that, it comes up with Artemis. So maybe they're closely related. So part of what we're doing today is going to be an offering closer to the end of class, so we don't make a big mess. But what you would do is you would pour mead into a cup or a glass or whatever. And then you would toss said drink into the air. It happened at weddings. The matchmaker at the wedding would then talk about Austėja. So it's more of a way to say that you want the bees to gather honey plentifully. Meaning, take care of your spouse and fruitfulness for whatever children that you may bear. It's a protection for the bride and the pregnant woman. Why'd I phrase it like that? Celebrations is when I originally was going to do this class was in August, but I have vacation right now, and so I said, forget it, we're going to do this class. There is a day called Zolin, which is in August. And it is the day when the bees are most active. offerings of honey are made to Austėja, and of course, probably meat as well. People would wake up early before the bees were active to sing a song to Austėja. In Lithuania, the event is called, this word I can read, Boišulėja. Bushule. Wow, I was way off. Bushule. Bees in the Baltic region, which, if you don't know the Baltic region, it's Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Right to the west of Russia. In case you are like me and need that information. They're divine beings as important as humans themselves. So that's to put them up there.
That makes sense.
Yeah. If you find a dead bee, you are supposed to give it a funeral, bury and everything. Trees with hives in them are considered sacred, so you know they're not getting the old axe. If you were in the presence of bees, you are not allowed to curse, fight, abuse one another, quarrel, or be disrespectful in any way. Children are going to bed and a light just came on and it freaked me out. I'm going to shut my door slightly. Perfect. Bees could talk and sing. I'm like assuming anthropomorphized. Said that word correctly. And they would on holidays and festivals. They are said that they could understand humans and would talk of the future. So I'm assuming it's like kind of like a tea leaf reading thing that I don't think they actually, talk, but like the buzzing would symbolize their talking.
Yeah.
Divination with bees. Yes, that is a skill I am not okay with, so I'm not covering myself with bees. Or being around. I love bees and what they do, but I don't want to be around them enough to learn how to divination with them.
Oh, you can't teach Alex now.
I bet I know somebody who knows how to do divination with bees. Jerry Seinfeld will teach you.
I will learn the language of the bees. I know there's divination with birds. I didn't know there was divination with bees, but it is interesting.
It is very interesting.
Well, so to me, it makes sense. Because of words and English and the bee dance, how they like communicate with each other through dance. So it kind of makes sense to me. Like if a bee is doing a dance around you, that's maybe that's what the part of the divination is
Birds and bees dance.
What dances?
Birds, yes.
Birds dance. There was something else that dances that I can't think of the name of.
Spiders.
That's terrifying to know.
They dance. Oh my God, I love that.
You just created another class for Alex.
Yep.
Alex, please.
Another hyperfixation class.
I am excited for tea leaf reading with Alex because I have loose leaf tea in my house.
I just got loose leaf tea.
I'm excited for the bone scrying.
Bones? We got bones?
Yes.
Oh my God, I love their bone. I have bones. Well, actually, I just have skulls. Does that count? Is that like,
you need
do I need more bones?
You need little bones.
I need little bones.
Probably little animal bones that I bet you could buy off Etsy so you're not shipping human remains and then get arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
don't
do
get
that.
human bones.
No, you don't need human finger bones.
I was not
much-
planning on it, but thank
As
you for.
much as I want human finger bones.
I would love to find them in the forest. I don't have a forest.
I have a forest, but the forest is creepy and has things that are not animals but look like animals.
They do also have animal bones.
They do, but I can't like I'm not
That's fair.
gonna
Go visit the
Don't take
Ooper.
from that forest.
Oh,
no.
don't
It's-
take from a forest. I was gonna say go visit the Oopers River.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
It's every forest around me, including even the small ones. They have things that are not things. They have what should I call it? Flesh pedestrians.
Oof.
Things that are not things.
That sucks. I don't.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Robin?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
But they're things that aren't things. Well, everything is a thing.
No, I'm in Oklahoma.
Ryan. Oh my God.
I'm in Oklahoma on stolen native land.
I can't tell if you completely understand what we're saying or no.
Oh no, I do.
Okay.
Also, I told you to. Well, since we're not taking it from the forest, I told you to go visit the Uppers, the Oopers, the Youpers.
The
Oh,
Youpers? Who are the Youpers?
It's
Were
what
you
it's,
talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, it's the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Oh.
It's this. It's this. It's the slang term for what you call people in the Upper Peninsula, like calling people in the Lower Peninsula stumpers.
Yeah, I
Oh.
feel like that. I feel
That's
like we have a
weird.
really shitty name. I feel like Uper isn't that bad.
We're stumpers because we jump on the stumps of trees that got like cut down.
Oh.
However, they're Youpers because they're in the Upper Peninsula.
They're in the UP.
Which that's a history lesson that we're not going to go into.
Distractions.
Yeah.
I forgot we're in a class.
Yeah. We're in class. It's fine. It's fine. Robin just ADHD. Okay.
It's okay. Just wait for Alex to come back.
I'm gonna try and field questions because this class is only 30 minutes and I've read everything on my paper. I thought it would take me much longer.
Oh. Okay. So she's the goddess of weddings and fertility?
Bees.
Growth,
Bees.
plentifulness, and reproduction. She is the mother of bees.
Mother of
Okay.
bees.
The
I
mother-
misunderstood.
Yeah.
Growth, reproduction, and what was the other one?
Plentifulness.
Plentifulness.
She's seen as
It's giving
part of
spring.
Yeah, she's seen as part of like there's like a goddess of farming, but she's seen like as like an assistant goddess of farming as well.
Is she also like indirectly from those things also fertility?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, reproduction, fertility. Because
She's
because the ceremony is to help protect the pregnant mother and the baby.
kind of like how Persephone is a fertility goddess without being a fertility goddess.
Yeah. Alex is back.
Yes, she gives birth to bees, so it makes sense. Her
She gives
husband,
birth.
which I forget her
Okay.
husband's name, is the
That's-
god of bees.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me that. And I was confused how she's the mother of bees. He's the god of what? Does that make him, does that make her his mother?
I hate that, but yes.
So sorry.
Why would you?
My
Why
bad.
would you do this, River?
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
So
That is true.
I'm thinking about it. So in Roman Egyptian. In Egyptian mythology,
Oh wait, I
there
think I
is a husband and a wife, the earth and the sky, who are married together. They got married in their mother's womb. They are twins.
Oh,
so what
And
I think
and
this is common. It
the
like
reason the earth and the sky are not allowed to touch is because they did not invite Ra to the wedding. And Ra was mad that he wasn't invited to the wedding in the womb.
that makes
And
sense. That makes
so
sense.
the earth and the sky are no longer allowed to touch.
So in my mind, I also thought that maybe like
that is
it was
true.
more that he just created bees, and since she was his wife, that she was also the mother of them, and he's like the father of them.
So I guess this is just close and accept. I guess this is just going to be a bee deity mythology class because I pulled up the Baltic mythology blog. Bulbis is the god of bees and honey. He's the patron of mead and beer breweries. He's also represents sexual mating energy.
Huh.
That makes sense in some. I don't know why it makes sense, but it makes sense.
So I think that Alex makes a very good point that the gods don't have human morals.
I mean, we're talking about the same people that turn into goats so they can have relations with goats.
Who did that? I thought it was a swan.
We're talking about the people that, well, specifically the deity that I follow, turn into a mare to have a child with a horse.
I would like to say I was not putting any morality on it. I was just confused.
Let's see. So Bulbus,
Wait, who turned into a goat?
didn't Loki do that?
No, Loki
Oh,
turned into a mare
A
and
mare. Okay, it was a horse. He turned into a male horse.
Okay.
he turned into a female horse
Oh,
and gave birth to his
I'll ride to a
child
horse.
that to a six-legged horse
Who was
who he
God, I know her name.
gifted
I
to
forgot when.
Odin, who he gifted to Odin as his steed because it was the fastest horse in the world.
It makes sense.
In
It's got extra
creation,
legs.
it's got 6 legs.
Yeah, it could probably go faster. I don't know the horse terminology.
yeah.
There's
More
so
horsepower.
many stories of gods just turning into animals.
Eventually we'll talk about a god. Eventually in Baltic mythology, we'll talk about a god who turns into an old man to test you.
I have heard that, but with a goddess turning into an old woman.
Need to know more. Let's see. Reading down this website that I'm on, Bulbus is often so Austėja represents the creation part of honey, while Bulbus embodies the consuming part.
So they work really well together.
Yes.
I guess
She is
that's why they're
often
married.
makes sense. She is often referred to as the queen bee, while he is referred to a drone, which is kind of funny because considering that all bees and ants in a nest are female.
Mhm.
So it's a never-ending cycle of beekeeping is what they are.
Bees.
Let's see. Beekeepers will sacrifice honey to Bulbus to have bigger swarms. Bulbus, I don't think I'm saying his name right, and I'm so sorry, is depicted like a chubby, cheerful little lad with horns and a barrel of mead.
I love
That's
that.
awesome. I need a drawing of this joyful little lad.
A
Joyful
joyful
little lad.
There is my source.
Oh.
There is a wooden carving of this joyful little lad in that.
Oh. He looks very depressed in this.
Oh, oh no.
It doesn't surprise me.
It's a cool
He
carving,
is
though.
supposed to be a joyful little lad.
He was supposed to be a joyful little lad.
Such disappointment.
He's just a cheerful little guy. So Zolane, also known as Weed/Herb Day, is celebrated specifically on August 15th. So I was only 3 months early.
It looks like Tom Bombadil.
Tom Bombadil. Is this somebody I should know?
I haven't even seen it yet.
Oh, he does. I'm gonna be honest. If I need to watch Lord of the Rings more because I don't remember who people are. Why is that there's a Magic the Gathering card of Tom Bombadil?
Yeah, they did a
I-
Lord of the Rings crossover. They also did a SpongeBob crossover.
I've tried to watch Lord of the Rings, but it's too long and I lose my attention.
The
I
last
feel
time
you.
I was gonna watch Lord of the Rings, I had to take a bird to the emergency vet an hour and a half away from my house so it could have its foot amputated.
Oh,
I need you to explain this real quick.
A piece of hair got tied around his foot,
Oh
and
no.
he didn't make any noise or any complaints. We saw the bird limping, and we were like, well, that's weird for a bird. So we looked at it, realized there was hair tied around its leg. We couldn't figure out a safe way to get it off. So we drove an hour and a half to the only open emergency vet because it was like Sunday at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We saw this,
It's
and they
so
were
nice.
like, we think the only way that we can save your bird is if we amputate.
oh wow.
So they amputated Birdie's foot.
Jeez.
I feel like everybody has a sad hamster story.
I think you've heard my sad hamster story.
I can't recall your sad hamster story, but do you know my sad hamster story?
I do not.
I think
Okay,
everyone
let's all
has a
tell
sad
each other's
hamster
sad
story.
hamster stories.
We're
We
still
know
in
Alex's.
class, technically.
Oh my god.
This is the most, what are you talking about? This is the most divination class. This is why they're 2 hours.
It really is.
I just got told to shush.
Oh. Okay, so what's your sad hamster story?
So my parents were like, oh, we're gonna be nice. We're gonna clean out Robin's hamster's cage.
Oh no.
Pulled the hamster out of the cage, set it on the floor. And we're like, let it run
Oh,
around.
A lot of these bears exist around humans, and you've got to.
And while said hamster was running around, the back door was open.
No.
So
I do remember this.
out the back door, onto the patio, down a cliff into the blackberry bushes, never to be seen again.
We're just gonna hope that he lived a long life.
I like to assume.
Mine definitely didn't. She got eaten by the other hamster. Because we were stupid.
Hello.
We didn't know to have like only one hamster. So we had 2 hamsters and mine didn't. Mine was the weaker one.
We also had 2 hamsters. One was named Dee Dee after Daredevil, and one was named Spider after Spider-Man, because he used to climb the sides of the cages, then climb all the way up to the top, hang upside down, then just let go.
It makes me so sad that I didn't know how to properly take care of a hamster because I was like, what, 7?
My hamsters ended up literally they were perfectly fine when they were younger, but then we found out that they were teddy bear hamsters and they got really big and really aggressive towards each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, one thing led to another. Both of them are no longer with us because they harmed each other so bad.
I think there's only a couple species of hamsters that can like cohabitate, and that's still iffy.
Yeah. I've had 3 hamsters. I had one other hamster. His name was Snowy. I took good care of him. He just
Oh, yeah.
passed of old age. I had him for 5 years.
I wish I heard more stories like that.
Yeah, he passed of old age.
That's good. I want to have a hamster just to like have a redemption arc, but I also feel like that's really selfish. So I'm not going to do that.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine, Michelle. Don't worry. So this meat is strong. Smell it.
Oh,
Zolane-
geez.
Zolane is so Zolane is the no, that is incorrect.
Sorry, Zolane?
Jolane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, in Lithuanian, if there is a arrow pointing at the letter, like that kind of carrot, you add an H to it. So like if it's a Z, it'd be ZH. So Ja. Jolane is is the name of the weed/herb day that celebrates the goddess. Somebody left. Jolane is one of the main festivals of the year. It's on August 15th. It comes from pre-agricultural times, which I didn't know that existed. So it does celebrate the harvest. I must say that harvests to celebrate. It's supposed to offer like nature's gifts as a whole. While Lithuania, where this is celebrated, has many forests. There's actually one that their largest one goes across the north end of the country, and it separates Lithuania and Latvia. So you can be in this forest and cross the border. You can find there's 550 different flowers in humble meadows across Lithuania. And that's probably where they do most of this
Celebration.
Thank you. It's also kind of seen similar to the midsummer traditions. Jolane banquets consist of 7 different plants, 4 grains: rye, barley, wheat, oats, flax, poppies, or wildflowers. In southern Lithuania, Daužuka, Jolane is often called Kopstein or Cabbage Day. It's common to add homegrown vegetables to your banquets there. In these Slovakia region, Jolane is sometimes called Hemp Day. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. There are records of that young girls made wreaths from different herbs on Jolane and kept them for medical purposes through the cold season. Oh, so they would dry them and make a wreath. That's cool. Dry them, make a wreath of it.
That is really cool.
They would use rye, phlox, lad's love, that's good. Mint, achella, asparagus, cut leaf coneflower, diala, and pratmica. I'm not Latin. I cannot read that. Traditions have changed over time, of course. But collecting flowers, herbs, and weed is still practiced to this day. The Jolane banquet was and still is kept till next. Bouquet is kept till next year's, used for teas. Burnt when one is unwell or added to the foundation of a newly built house to ensure protection. Austėja is really hype about protecting people.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
In Dojaka, leaves from the banquet were put onto the grave of a deceased one as well. Unused herbs are burnt in a sacrifice during the Zolain festival. The leftovers are returned to earth in a form of ashes so you can continue the cycle.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does she protect like a specific type of person, or is she just big on protecting people?
Her favorite people to protect are pregnant mothers.
That makes sense. She does the
She is the
reproduction thing.
She is the mother of bees.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be putting salt on this. No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
All right. We got off track for a while.
We did. So during Zolain, we express our gratitude to the earth goddess Zemea, or Mara in the Latvian
Oh.
pantheon. Professor
Mara.
I am so sorry if you watch this, Professor. Professor Ponre Donda de Lene mentions a more ancient goddess, Lada. Her festival is on the brink of summer and autumn. Well, that's cool.
I know Lada.
Zolain, you know about the goddess. That's pretty
I have
cool.
learned about her, yeah. I don't know much about her, but I have definitely learned of her.
I am so excited. I'm gonna go to Lithuania at some point in my life. I have decided.
Thanks.
I would like to go during the August festival of Zolain.
That'd be
Oh, wait,
amazing.
Sorry, you were saying something, I think. We were at Lada.
We yappers in this community.
Yeah.
Zolain is considered to be an end of the summer, and while the weather is still warm at the daytime, that makes sense because it's August 15th, it gets chilly at night. It is difficult to describe it even before it starts to smell like autumn and August, mid-August in Lithuania. Christianity replaced Jamea with a Virgin Mary renamed Zolain to Assumption Day. Because why wouldn't the Christians try and steal this cool, progressive holiday that's built around flowers? Above all, Zolain is a festival for a community to get together. That's true, they do. Community to get together and thank Mother Earth that nurtures us. It is believed that those who do not participate in celebrations will be poor next year. Oh, that's my issue. That's why I'm poor. Everyone enjoys food made from the new harvest. A beer should be made from the freshly harvested grain for the occasion. I don't know how to make beer, and that is illegal where I'm moving.
It's
Particularly
illegal to make beer?
in the state of Utah, yes.
In the state of Utah, everything's illegal.
I'm surprised. I think
Right.
I think legally in Utah you're supposed to drive like this and uninstall your blinker.
What? Wait, what happened?
We have a YouTube video on our channel that shows how to make beer and wine.
Oh,
That
nice.
is cool. I'll just make it in my closet.
Yeah, you have one on how to make a dandelion wine, right?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
I am unfamiliar with the beer one.
I want to make dandelion wine so bad.
I
Make dandelion tea.
do want to make dandelion tea. I want to make mead. It seems like it's important to like everyone mead. Like every different.
So if you know how to make wine, it is the same process as wine, but you're using honey instead of flour.
I
Yes.
see. I do not know how to make wine.
So watch the dandelion wine video, and instead of using the dandelions, replace it with wine. Replace
Can I
it
also
with
use the
honey.
dandelion?
Replace it with wine.
Can I make a dandelion mead?
Maybe. So the main ingredient of mead is the honey. So you would need to use more honey than you would dandelion, but yes, you can.
You could infuse it with the flavor of dandelion.
You
could do
probably what I
feel like
imagine you
blueberry
could
would
do.
taste good too.
What I imagine you could do is you would soak the dandelion in the honey and then pull the dandelion out after like, you know, a day or two, and then make your weed.
Yeah.
Weed. What?
Your mead.
Oh,
You were
It
supposed
sounded like you said weed. It
you weren't
genuinely did.
supposed- I heard it. You weren't supposed to catch my fuck up. Let's see. A common practice of so particularly in Dojeka, that's a city, it is common for participants to share homemade piltane. It'd be piltane. Piltane. It is a vodka, traditionally a moonshine vodka, infused with different herbs. The bread breaking part is more difficult for a modern man. Our ancestors used to make small loaves of bread and bake it by throwing it over an open fire. It would have taken hours for the loaf to bake. We also invite our ancestors to feast with us. It is believed our ancestors' souls help the plants to grow. We are all connected through and with Mother Earth. The most common sacrifice to Jamia is pouring the first sip of beer for her. It is even called, I am so sorry, Jemalain Vemayas, pouring a drink on the ground as a sacrifice. So I am going to link what I just read to everybody because there are 2 YouTube videos, and I don't think Alex wants to sit through 2 hours of. Oh, I just sent that to Just Michelle, everyone. Let's try that again. I don't think Alex wants to sit through an hour and a half of this class to try and find where to cut out this video. Also, I don't know how to share my screen, so.
okay.
It's fine if I show it. Okay.
Which is fine.
Let's see if I can figure out how to share my screen.
It's an hour in. She'll.
No, not apps.
I'm pretty sure that you just go down to your bar and press the green arrow that says share.
Oh, would you
Oh,
like
yeah,
to?
there's a button.
Do people see this?
Yes.
Excellent. Don't worry about my suggested videos.
Oh, damn, I missed it.
It has no volume.
That tracks. Why would it?
I don't know. It looks like they're singing, so I figured it would have volume. That's all.
They are singing.
He is being forgotten. You're being forgotten.
Optimized for video sharing. Share sound. Optimized for video sharing. Share. Oh,
I hear it now.
We hear it now.
Man, I wish I could understand what they're saying.
That'd be awesome.
You will soon.
Oh, I thought something really wild was about to happen. I thought they were going to get right here to fight. Oh, they didn't show the pouring out of the drink. Can we see people like pour the drinks out? Oh, this one's more organized. Also, I don't think we're gonna get copyrighted on this one.
No, show the whole video.
Show the whole video, okay. They're all chanting the same thing.
They are.
It's the name of the festival, and it's something comes with it. I can't tell what. No, I didn't mean to do that.
It looks like
Interesting.
they were all clapping at different times, and I'm trying to figure out like when was the
I'm not entirely sure myself. Okay, now can I? I can. I figured out how to stop sharing. I like that. I'll have to ask my Lithuanian teacher. What the heck?
that was so cool.
That was really cool.
What the heck? I mean, I know what they're doing. I should ask what they're saying.
Do we do the thing now?
Yeah. Michelle, in case you did not see the post, I'll allow everyone to go get stuff. If you are home, a cup of some kind, and then water are traditionally it's mead, but I am not the type of professor to be like, it has to be mead. Go out and spend $16 on a bottle of mead. No, use
My
tap water.
cardinal cup, and I got my water.
I'm using Tummy Yummy.
You keep drinking it, even though you don't like it.
I'm drinking the extra bottle because I'm thirsty, even though I don't like it.
I'm gonna get a towel because I'm about to make a mess.
I'm pouring mine into another cup.
I'm going outside.
You guys are on my computer.
Oh, what? There's a bed there.
I might go outside. I'm gonna look crazy to my neighbors because I live in an apartment complex. But
I do too.
I could
It's okay.
lean out the window and throw it outside. You guys wouldn't be able to see me do it, but I could.
do that. Don't make
Aim
your
for
house
somebody's head.
sticky.
Listen, if I want my house to be sticky, it's always sticky, all right?
I was gonna say something. We're not gonna say that.
God, we're in a professional environment soon.
My floor is already sticky because I opened a bottle of Fuego and I didn't realize that it was all shook up and it went all over the place. My hands, the floor.
Oh geez. Live in a townhouse complex. Neighbors watches.
Alex, I wish I was your neighbor.
I wish I was your neighbor too. We can have bonfires, but we're on a no burn. We're on a Oklahoma.
I can't have bonfires where I live at all. We can't even have fire. I can't have a candle.
So, fun fact, I almost that's a fun fact for after class.
Oh,
Yeah. So, I don't know how much. I'm just gonna fill this up part of the way so I can lean out my window and throw it and not and not throw the glass into the trees that are right outside my window.
I think I might step outside too, but I have to like physically step outside and I won't be able to hear anyone.
That is a-okay. Oh, so sad I won't be drinking this, but it is worth it.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Oh, we can see your window now.
Yeah. Ain't it useful having a camera that can do that? You can see the hole I made when I was going to put a bird feeder there.
Huh.
I think I'm going inside actually. I just heard someone whistling and
I don't know any traditional words on how to offer this to her. So I'm just going to kind of toss it in the air, hold on to the cup and intentions where they lie.
All right, I'll be back.
I also lost the lid to this mead. There it is. I found it. Oh yeah. But traditionally we just everything I'm doing is just so funny to me. I'm just gonna take this and I bet they did this outside the more I think about it.
I mean, probably it was an outside festival.
You know what? Yeah. I was thinking it would be inside like a big church because it was for a wedding. But yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, so you just take your cup and you that is amazing. I hope the trees like that. My cup smells amazing now. Yeah.
It is.
I had two neighbors outside. They looked at me like I was insane.
You know what? Good.
I had no neighbors, but there was somebody outside whistling at night and I don't trust it.
Okay.
That's fair.
But that is my short little class on Baltic mythology. We went over a festival, which it sounds really fun. It looks really fun.
It does.
It does.
I'm gonna have to go to I'm gonna have to see if Vilnius does anything. Vilnius is the capital of Lithuania. And in order to get there, you have to take an international flight to Latvia and then you would have to find your way to Lithuania.
Huh.
So, because not many flights go to Lithuania, not many international
There's
flights
a
go to Lithuania.
forest. You said there's a forest, right?
Yeah, but I'm sure there's a road that goes through it from Latvia to Lithuania because it's
Oh, right. I forgot.
roads exist.
I forgot roads existed.
I'm glad you liked my class. My next class, I'm going to try and be a little bit more prepared.
I think for your next class, you should do beat donation.
I should be there with no problem next class. My apologies for being late.
Oh no, don't be sorry. I think the next class I want to do, by the way, is Day of Us. He is the god of the sky. He's kind of like Zeus, you know, he's the king god of Lithuania. And he is also the guy that likes to pretend to be an old man to see if you'll help him.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
Michelle.
awesome. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you go.
I was gonna say that sounds awesome.
Mhm.
I was just gonna say what she was the goddess of, because I think you missed that part.
Oh yeah. So we talked about no, not Kukiki. Austėja. She is the mother of bees, a goddess of growth, plentifulness, and reproduction. So, yeah, that's and her husband is like a bee, is a god of like existing bees existing pretty much.
Bees, and it seems like consuming honey.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was gross.
Yeah, I watched you down that and then make the tongue flick of ew, why'd I drink that?
Why did you drink that? You know you don't like it.
I finished it, actually.
Why did you finish it? You've been
watched that
complaining
happen.
about it every time you drink.
I watched that happen in 4K, and it was almost a shotgun is what I watched.
The funny thing is, I wasn't watching. I missed that entire thing. This is all happening back.
I was thirsty, okay?
Well, how'd you enjoy it this time?
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Wait a minute.
It was bad.
Why did you have it?
I don't know. I have a water bottle sitting on the floor beside me. But I still drank that for some reason. I don't know.
It was just brightly covered. Your little bird brain said yes.
Yes, little crow brain goes,
Bright colors, food dye.
bright colors.
So I feel okay sharing what I'm about to share because one, I am one of the 3 owners of this YouTube channel. So
Oh.
Wait, what? 3? Oh,
one
I
of the
don't know what this is gonna be. Okay.
watching Salem down what they down reminds me of this.
Okay.
I was gonna drink some mead and then I started out underwater. I was like, oh shit. Look
Is
at
that your
the
voice?
Yeah. Okay.
What is this?
That's what that reminded me of.
Wait, what is this? First of all, I've never seen this before.
I haven't seen this.
It's a video game. I used to be part of a video gaming team, and that was one of our videos. And we were gonna play Skyrim and drink mead. And
Say metaphors?
yeah.
Okay.
And so this guy on the right never had mead before. This was his first time experiencing mead. So he took a sip and goes, "This is pretty good," and then does this. I was gonna drink some mead and then I started out underwater. Look at him just drink it.
And the other guy just stares at him while he does it.
Is he hugging me?
Do you want to know what happened to him? You
So
see
we're supposed to
this?
be about this far into our drinks, and this fucker goes and downs it in 10 seconds.
He did. He took the bottle. He took a few steps. He's like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. And he threw the whole thing back and drank it in one shot.
Oh, I found the jingling. It just gets worse from there.
I imagine so.
He does
Did
CPR and
did
cans
he
and
just
everything.
down that entire bottle?
He did. All of us were probably about as far as I am into this. His was gone.
Is that also meat? I can't tell.
Yes, this is mead.
Okay.
I can't even drink a whole twisted tea without dying.
You can't even drink a fucking tummy. What is it called?
Tummy yummy.
Tummy yummy.
Okay, that's fair.
So what I have, by the way, is orange blossom honey wine from the
Oh,
Oliver
nice.
Winery. It's called Camelot Mead. So yeah.
I want to try it, but I also am terrified I won't like it.
I can't
Because
get it through my camera. I tried.
I don't actually like honey.
Alex wants to know if tummy yummy is supposed to be good for your tummy, Salem.
Well,
Hold on, let me read the ingredients.
not theirs.
It has filtered water, high fructose corn syrup as a second ingredient. Less than 5% of citric acid,
So that'd be a no.
natural flavors, vitamin C, sucralose, potassium sorbate, and potassium benzoate, and calcium disodium, EDTA to protect taste. Vitamin B6, vitamin B12, yellow 5, and blue 1.
Well, there's the food coloring you were talking about.
Yep.
Well, I
Oh,
think
so it's
that
like
would be
Gatorade.
I like Gatorade.
It's like
too sugary for me.
It's like Gatorade minus electrolytes.
That's the part that makes it good.
This has 13 added sugars.
Well, on the bright side, you can get vitamin C from it.
I thought, by the
It's
way,
vitamin B, actually.
I thought there was also vitamin C, like near the beginning. Was I wrong?
No, it's citric acid.
Oh,
It's vitamin B6 and vitamin B12.
I don't know what the fuck I heard. I don't know.
this wine is telling me I should enjoy it with creamy goat cheese or spicy fare.
I
Spelled
have blueberry
F-A-R-E.
goat cheese, which is unfortunate because I got the goat cheese to put in the mini bell peppers, and I don't know how blueberry's going to taste with that.
I have a suggestion for all of you. It's my
Yes.
new favorite snack. It
Oh.
sounds gross, but it's really good. Okay, so you buy a family size bag of Cheeto Puffs and you buy a small container of bean dip, specifically French onion, and you dip the Cheetos in the bean dip.
I think everybody is going to be more receptive to your snacks than mine. So.
The reason
I don't want to talk
why
about your snacks.
the reason why you need a family size bag specifically is because the Dean dip goes a really long way. Even if you use like a lot per Cheeto, you still need a family size bag to eat all of it.
yes, they are.
Yeah.
I have disgusted many by my snack choices. I used to regularly eat just rice with ketchup.
No. Time out. Okay, I love you. I'll preface this. I love you dearly, River. you used to take a fork, dip the fork into your rice, and then take that dipped rice fork and then dip it into ketchup. So you have the
yes,
perfect
because
consistency.
the ratio had to be specific.
What? Ugh.
I needed a specific ratio.
That's fair, but ugh.
So you didn't eat rice with ketchup. You ate ketchup with rice.
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is, to be honest.
So
the main course.
Yeah, you had ketchup with a side of rice.
I used to eat barbecue sauce, so that makes sense.
Bro, what? Hold on. Did anyone else think of the Vine? The very popular Vine about barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce on my titty.
I was sitting there. Barbecue sauce on my titties.
There's a quote in your Discord server from me about that.
There is.
But yes, I if I had the opportunity, I would still eat barbecue sauce. I'll be so honest. I really like it.
I dip my fries in mayonnaise.
Okay, you're just halfway to being somebody from Utah.
I feel like that's relatively normal, is it not?
I get so much, I get so dogged on for it.
It is a very common thing.
I used to mix my ketchup and my mayonnaise and then dip my fries in that, though.
Okay, so you're just somebody from Utah. Calm down. Whatever.
I have never been to Utah.
Barbecue sauce and mayonnaise is peak.
I've never tried that.
Do it.
Hang on.
It now.
Hang on. I need
Are we
answers.
still recording this?
Yes.
Okay.
I need answers. Was it a bowl of vinegar or was it mayonnaise and vinegar mixed together?
Oh, wait. Mayonnaise and vinegar.
Oh. I hate when mayonnaise is too vinegary. Why would you give more vinegar for your mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise and vinegar
I don't get
separately.
it.
So they would just give you a bowl of vinegar and be like, yes, dip your chips in here. A bottle.
A bottle. My
What?
mom used to put vinegar on her fries.
I don't get it. I think I don't really like vinegar, to be fair. The only time I've eaten vinegar as like a food is in a salad, and I hate salad.
I feel like we should probably stop recording this and just go to the Discord server.
I mean, we can just also stay here.
We can also just stay here.
Yeah, we could just stay here.
It seems less.
Are you sure you want to stop recording? Yeah.